Wharton. I watched my parents smile across the dinner table.
As they calmly explained how the company I built from nothing, the one I sacrificed my youth, sleep, and sanity for, was no longer mine. They were giving it to my sister. And that was the exact moment I decided they would lose everything. If you've ever been underestimated, betrayed by family, or pushed aside after doing all the work, hit that like button, subscribe, and buckle up, because this revenge story is slow, calculated.
Around 10 years ago, I was just another exhausted guy in his early 20s with a laptop, a folding table, and a dream that refused to die. I founded a tech startup from scratch. No investors. No safety net. No family money. Just me. I remember those early days vividly. Sleeping on the office floor. Living on instant ramen. Watching friends build real careers while I chased something everyone else thought was a fantasy. There were nights I stared at my screen so long my vision blurred. Days I questioned whether I was destroying my future instead of building it. But slowly, painfully, it worked. Clients came in. Revenue stabilized. The company grew from a scrappy idea into a legitimate business. And for the first time in my life, I felt proud. Not because of the money, but because I had built something that was mine. My younger sister, golden child, straight-A student, graduated from a prestigious business school with honors and a confidence that came pre-installed. My parents adored her. They always had. Every family gathering turned into a celebration of Sarah's achievements. Sarah's going places. Sarah really understands business. Sarah's just different. And when she graduated, it didn't take long for the pressure to start. You should bring Sarah into the company. She could really help you. She might even take it to the next level. At first, I agreed. I told myself it was family, that collaboration would be healthy, that she'd respect what I built. I was wrong. At first, it was subtle. She'd sit in on meetings, offer suggestions, smile sweetly while undermining decisions I'd already made. Then it escalated. She started making calls without me, reworking deals, promising things to clients I hadn't approved. And the worst part? People listened. She had that polished confidence, the kind that sounds like authority even when it's empty. She charmed my team, positioned herself as forward-thinking, made me look old-fashioned in my own company. I felt something slipping. Control, respect, ownership. And every time I tried to assert myself, I'd get labeled as emotional or resistant to change. Then came the dinner. Family night. Warm lighting. Casual laughter. I should have known something was off when my parents were too cheerful. Midway through the meal, my father cleared his throat and said words I'll never forget. We've been talking, and we think it's time Sarah takes over leadership. I laughed. Actually laughed. Because surely this was a joke. It wasn't. They went on about fresh perspectives, about future-proofing, about how I could step back and support. My chest felt tight. My ears rang. This was my company, my sacrifice, my life. And they were stripping it away, like it was theirs to give. I tried to reason with them. They didn't budge. In that moment, something inside me hardened. That night, I didn't sleep. I stared at the ceiling, replaying every dismissal. Every time my work was minimized. Every smile Sarah gave while pushing me out. And I realized something terrifying and empowering. They thought I was replaceable. They thought the company wasn't me. So I decided to prove them wrong. I knew the business inside and out. Every contract, every dependency, every client relationship built on trust with me. Quietly, meticulously, I began moving. I created a new entity, reached out to key clients privately, explained the situation honestly. They followed me. So did the best engineers. The people who knew who actually built the company. I didn't rush. I waited. The day finally came. Sarah and my parents were deep into their transition plan. That's when I dropped the bomb. I resigned. Calmly. Professionally. Then I told them the truth. The contracts? Transferred. The clients? Gone. The core team? Already working with me. Their faces. Shock. Rage. Pure disbelief. They threatened legal action. But they had nothing. Everything was airtight. And just like that, the empire they tried to steal collapsed. My new company soared. The old one? It withered. I didn't destroy them out of spite. I protected what was mine. And sometimes, the most powerful revenge is refusing to let others profit from your pain. If this story made your jaw drop, smash that like button, subscribe, and tell us in the comments.